Once again, Republicans are making stuff up in order to rewrite the rules and rob us blind. This time, it's math. I'm sure you've heard plenty about the absolutely disastrous bill that they're trying to push through in the Senate right now, but let me explain the new math they're trying to use for it. Because not only would this fundamentally change the rules and make it so that they just don't apply to them once again, but they're going to try to use this new math to pretend like they didn't just raise the deficit by another $4 trillion if this passes. So I've explained budget reconciliation here before. I will put this in the same playlist so you can find it if you're interested. And long story short, budget reconciliation is a special process by which you can pass a budget sometimes that allows you to get around certain rules in Congress, including getting around the Senate filibuster. They're doing it this way because they just have a simple majority and they wouldn't be able to get enough Dems on board to pass their disastrous bill. But because reconciliation lets you get around certain important rules, it also creates some new rules and limitations to the budget bill that you can actually pass through reconciliation. And basically one of those rules is that budget reconciliation cannot add to the deficit beyond 10 years. So basically you can't pass a permanent sort of deficit increaser through reconciliation. And a big reason the Republicans' bill is so expensive is because just like in 2017 when they passed that tax bill, remind anyone who's whining about their taxes now, this is Republican policy. They're giving enormous tax cuts to the super wealthy. But they don't want to get rid of the cuts that they gave to their billionaire buddies. So they're doing everything they can to extend those huge tax cuts for the super wealthy, not for us. Don't you worry. We're all going to be paying more under this bill. And they're doing that by cutting services like Medicaid. Even with all the cuts to all the things that we, normal, non-billionaire Americans benefit from, they're still adding another $4 trillion to the deficit. So in order to fudge the numbers, the new math that they're trying to now use is they're saying that any tax cuts that existed before from the 2017 bill shouldn't count as part of this tax bill, even though they have yet to be extended, so that they can zero out the till and claim that they're actually reducing the deficit by $500 billion. They want to say that anything that has been costing money shouldn't count as costing new money, even though that's not how money works. If you're paying for Netflix this month and you do it again next month, you don't get to claim that next month you spent $0 on Netflix because it doesn't count. They are literally trying to use fake math to continue to rob us blind and then lie to our faces and tell us that they saved money.